Hi, I'm Christine Romano, founder of Christine Romano Law. You've probably heard the word probate before, and for most people, it immediately raises red flags. It sounds complicated, it sounds expensive, and it sounds like something you definitely want to avoid. But what does probate actually mean? And does every estate have to go through it? Let's clear that up. Probate is the legal process used to settle someone's estate after they pass away. During probate, the court reviews the person's will if there is one, confirms the executor or personal representative, makes sure debts and taxes are paid, and oversees the distribution of remaining assets to the rightful heirs. The purpose of probate is to ensure everything is handled according to the law and, when possible, according to the person's wishes. Probate isn't automatically a bad thing, but it can be time-consuming, costly, and public, which is why many families prefer to minimize or avoid it when possible. Probate is usually required when certain assets can't be transferred without court involvement. This often happens when a person owned property or financial accounts in their name alone, there is no valid will in place, there's a dispute among heirs or beneficiaries, or the institution holding the asset requires court approval before releasing funds. For example, if someone owned a home solely in their name and didn't have a trust, probate is typically required to transfer ownership. In these situations, the court steps in to ensure everything is handled properly and fairly. The good news is that not every estate has to go through probate. Many assets pass automatically to the next owner depending on how they're titled. Common examples include jointly owned property with rights of survivorship, life insurance policies with a named beneficiary, retirement accounts like IRAs or 401ks with beneficiary designations, assets held in a properly funded living trust. When assets are set up this way, they can often be transferred directly, without court involvement. This is why proper planning and correct titling are so important. Two estates with the same value can have very different probate experiences based solely on how things are structured. Avoiding probate doesn't mean cutting corners. It means planning smartly. When probate is avoided or minimized, families can often experience faster access to assets, lower legal and court costs, greater privacy since probate is a public process, less stress during an already emotional time. For many families, the goal isn't to eliminate probate entirely. It's to make the process simpler, smoother, and more predictable. One thing I see often is people assuming that having a will alone avoids probate. It doesn't. A will still requires probate. To avoid probate, assets must be titled correctly or held in a trust. That distinction makes all the difference. At Christine Romano Law, we help families plan ahead to simplify and, in many cases, avoid the probate process altogether. If you're not sure how your assets would be handled or whether probate would be required in your situation, that's something we can review together. Contact us today to schedule a consultation and learn how to make probate easier or unnecessary for the people you love most.